just thinking about WWE doing all these UK shows, it's like Batista and Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel just want to throw up all these UK shows. Not saying that the UK fans don't deserve it, but I always feel like the UK fans are sometimes the most spoiled fans, the most whiny of fans, and they don't appreciate what they get most of the time. Just my personal opinion. You can argue with me. It's okay. My feelings aren't hurt. If I hurt good old United Kingdom fans' feelings, it's okay. You guys just, I don't know. Ever since wrestling has been taken over by these Daniel Bryan fans and the Yes Movement, the fans have just been louder and more annoying. They don't make the show fun to watch. I just want to be honest with the UK fans. For anyone that's watching, you UK fans don't make the shows fun to watch. You guys make them annoying to watch. And it's embarrassing to watch sometimes too. So, yeah. Maybe change it up, tone it down a little bit. Who knows? It's up to you guys. You guys are the ones that decide how you guys want to act, but I suggest maybe toning it down a bit. That's just me. Make them easier to watch, but other than that, I'm not going to review Raw or SmackDown because UK shows are filler too. WWE treats them as filler. They don't give them like actual real shows. They say like, hey, we're going to build some stuff here, but it honestly really doesn't matter at the end of the day. None of the stuff that we witness on the UK shows are going to impact main WWE television at all. So I really don't care what happened on these shows whatsoever. Just point out some stuff that I noticed from the shows. That's about it. Care Bear was injured on Raw, or he was injured in his match with Roman Reigns. Yippee. Less Care Bear for me. Hopefully this dies down for the people who are on his dick. You know, the thing about Care Bear is this. It's funny. People really like him because they're like, oh, he's so awesome and the destructive force and all this other stuff. And I just sit here and I just wonder to myself, I'm like, really? That's the reason why you like this goof is because he's destructive? Is because he beats people up? He throws temper tantrums? It's like, God dang. Like, y'all should, like seriously, y'all should be liking Kane in 2014 then if that's the case, man. Like, golly. You're liking Care Bear and everything like that. Care Bear is one of the worst wrestlers I've seen in quite some time. And it's such a shame, too, because if he was feuding with anyone other than Reigns, I don't think people would care about him, to be honest with you. I don't think people would actually give a crap about Care Bear. Dude sucks. I don't care what anyone says, man. He's just trash. Terrible psychology, terrible movement, terrible everything, man. He's just terrible at everything. If you guys really want a real big man wrestler, go watch TNA. Go watch Bobby Lashley, dude. That's a real wrestler right there. You want a destructive force, a force that can't be contained? Go watch Lashley, dude. Go watch the actual destroyer. Don't be calling me Care Bear saying, "Oh, Care Bear's the most destructive force I've ever seen." Big man wrestler. No, man. You got to go look at Lashley, dude. Turn off your WWE. Go watch some Impact and go watch a real champ. Go watch a real main eventer. Go watch Lashley, dude. But yeah, Care Bear's injured, is going to miss 8 weeks. This ruins WWE's plans for whatever the next pay-per-view is and Great Balls of Fire. Oh my God. I didn't even talk about that name. I didn't feel like it was worth making a video about. But yeah, WWE has a pay-per-view called Great Balls of Fire. Yeah, this ruins their plans. And now we're going to go back to the anyone but you, Roman storyline with Bray Wyatt. Ugh. Like, seriously, like, Bray is just such a terrible character right now. Like, they make no sense with him. So now Finn Balor, who is a golden child, he has nothing to do because you got to give Roman a Bray Wyatt feud. No one's asking for this. No one is saying we want a Roman and Bray Wyatt feud. Honestly, to be honest here, if you want to do something else with Roman Reigns, find someone else for Roman Reigns to fight. Find someone new. Find someone fresh. Find someone interesting. Screw it. Just give him a filler feud with Kurt Hawkins in the meantime. I don't care. Everyone's going to be like, oh, jeez, that's some jobber shit. You know what? People are going to boo Roman Reigns regardless. Doesn't matter what you do with the guy. Just have him go do some filler crap for the meanwhile. Now you're going to take Bray Wyatt away from Finn Balor, who Finn Balor needs direction. I may not like Finn Balor, but if you're going to shove this guy down our throat, give him some direction. Well, how are they going to do Roman versus Miz Dynasty? Because Miz is fighting Ambrose for the title, unless Roman's going to go mid-card. And honestly, I don't think like putting Roman and Miz right now is like the best course of action. I feel like that's just going to worsen it. Honestly, this is the guy who beat The Undertaker at Mania. Let's just put this together. Like, WWE is so terrible. Roman Reigns beat the dead man at WrestleMania. The Undertaker, one of the most iconic wrestlers in the world. And you're telling me that you're trying to build him up for the next year to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 34. You're not doing anything that makes me want to see this guy face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 34. You need to do something else. Him fighting a guy like Care Bear, and the thing is about Care Bear is this. Care Bear already lost to Reigns like the month before Mania. Why in the blue hell would I care about Care Bear and Reigns fighting after Mania? You just had it where the guy who beat The Undertaker lost to this guy. Then why did Care Bear run away from Undertaker all those months on television? You see how stupid WWE is, how dumb the booking is of this company? It just makes no sense. And now you're going to have it where Bray Wyatt attacked Finn Balor out of nowhere, and now it's just supposed to forget that and just be like, oh, yeah, it's okay. Maybe Bray Wyatt was just doing his usual quirkiness. He's going to go do anyone but you, Reigns. Like, we're going to have to sit here and watch that shit again of anyone but you, Roman, anyone but you. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Bray Wyatt's just satisfied with being the current WWE champion? No, if anything, Bray Wyatt should be going to Brock Lesnar's house, putting some baby fucking dolls and being like, Brock, I defeated the champion of the WWE. Now I want the championship of the universe, man. That's what Bray Wyatt should be doing, but no, like, this is why it's terrible having Brock Lesnar as champion, because you have no direction for any superstar. In fact, really, to be honest here, if WWE really want to give Roman Reigns something fresh, have him face Samoa Joe right now. Instead of Samoa Joe jobbing out to Seth Rollins, and really, to be honest, Seth Rollins' character needs a breakdown. Seth Rollins' character needs some losses on him. I mean, he just beat Triple H, but really, to be honest, Seth Rollins sucks as a babyface because he's not like a babyface that you can relate to in many ways. The guy has a knee injury, and he's beating guys like Triple H and Samoa Joe. How does that make any sense? How does that make you say, like, oh, I feel bad for this guy? Not making Seth Rollins an underdog, but keep in mind, in a kayfabe sense, Seth Rollins has a bad knee. He is injured. And yet this guy can be the 14-time world champion in the game, Triple H, one of the greatest wrestlers you will ever see, and beat the Samoan submission machine in Samoa Joe. How does that make any sense? Like, seriously, Samoa Joe should have beat Seth Rollins. Reigns and Care Bear could have done their thing, whatever. You could have Care Bear win. And then afterwards, how are Samoa Joe's going to pick up the scraps? Because remember, Triple H still has beef with Roman Reigns, so he already beat up Seth Rollins. Guess what? He's going to go after Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns may want revenge on Care Bear, but he's not going to get that revenge because Samoa Joe is going to choke this fool out. Does that make more sense than what WWE is currently doing with the current roster of characters that they have? Like, seriously, why are you making it where Seth Rollins is being built up as some big deal when we know he's not going to beat Brock Lesnar? You're just wasting everyone's time building up and getting people invested into Seth Rollins, and all you're doing is going to make the audience wish Rollins would get the spot instead of Reigns once WrestleMania 34 runs around. Rollins has no interest in fighting any of the major players right now. If anything, you need to freaking break down his character and make him into a good baby face that we can get behind. And then afterwards, if you want to give Rollins like a championship shot sometime next year, great. Finn Balor should be someone that you're building up by having him face established dudes right now. I mean, I like Finn Balor. I may think he's a complete jobber, yahoo. But fuck, you got to do something with this guy. You are forcing him down my throat. Keep doing it. Maybe I'll end up liking the dude eventually. Who knows? Probably not. It's just stuff that WWE does, man. It's just, it's just bad, man. It's just honestly super bad. And WWE, if they just took time and thought about stuff, it'd be so much better. It's so much simpler. I'm not trying to say, oh, but my ideas are the greatest. No, some of you guys may be watching this right now and saying, nah, Chase, that's stupid. Why would they do that? But at least my ideas are making sense. At least there's some consistency and some flow and different matchups and different opponents. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Oh, don't forget, guys, go like this video. Give this video a big old thumbs up and everything like that. Back with the live streams. So, yeah, I didn't know what the title of this live stream, to be honest with you. I was just, like, sitting here. I was just like, what do I title this shit, man? Because, really, to be honest, there's not really that much breaking news in professional wrestling. But, yeah, I know Care Bear, he's injured. He's going to be gone for 4 to 8 weeks. Good. Saves me the trouble of having to watch this loser. I know everyone else is going to miss him. You can miss him all you want. I'm going to be celebrating. I hope Vince forgets about him, to be honest. Oh, Vince is like, who the fuck are you? And he's like, Vince, it's me, bro. No, I don't remember you. You're fired. That'd be the greatest thing in my life. I would love that. So, yeah. Alrighty, then. Let's talk about Jinder Mahal maybe becoming WWE champion. Oh, and you guys can leave questions, too. I hope you guys know you guys can just leave questions in the chat. This is like an open Q&A type of deal today and stuff like that. I know we didn't reach my pay me tons goal of $1,000 of you guys to answer to leave questions and everything like that for the hangout. I know you guys didn't reach that pay me ton goal, and it's okay. Maybe next month we'll reach the pay me ton goal of $1,000. But it's okay. We'll do it next time. Oh yeah, if you guys also want exclusive content, never before seen on the Chase Oliver channel, you guys can go on this website. This is a new discovery, a new platform for Chase Oliver. All right, this is the new platform. If you guys want some, VidMe. That's right, guys. I'm making a transition, guys. Look at my profile. I haven't done shit to it. I'm making the profile. I'm making the transition, guys. You know, I'm tired of you guys watching my videos for free. Why would you want to watch my videos for free? That's just ridiculous, man. So I set up the VidMe account to subscribe to my channel. I think it costs like $2 or something. I don't know. But yeah, I made the VidMe because you know the YWC, it's all about money, dude. Screw hanging out with other wrestling fans and actually talking to them about pro wrestling. It's about money, dog. I need that gas money, guys. So yeah, VidMe, Chase Oliver 68. Haven't done shit, but yes. Oh yeah. Oh, Dynasty, no. Who's gonna pay for a fan's opinion? Dynasty, how dare you, man? $2. You can subscribe to me on VidMe, and you can be supporting the channel. Oh, I just want to say, man, we are definitely roasting YWC people on VidMe, man. You should not be on VidMe. I'm being dead serious, dude. Like, seriously. Like, look at this, man. Look at this shit, dude. There's all these people here on VidMe. All these people who are just like are like pissed off content creators because they're not making any money. They ain't making any money. Give me money. Look at the views they're getting too. They're not even getting like good views, dude. Not even getting good views, man. It's a waste of time. But no, we definitely going to be talking about content creators that are doing wrestling. Look, I'm never going to post anything on VidMe. I made it as a joke for when I did my live stream. So yeah. Oh, you're getting your first tattoo, Clarkson? That's cool, man. Yeah, post it on Facebook. Where are you gonna get it at? Is it gonna be arm, back? Where are you gonna get your first tattoo? Philip M6 says, when do you think WWE will do its annual spring/summer cleaning, and who do you think will be let go? It's coming up soon. I would have to say probably mid-June. I'd say I don't know who's really gonna go per se. Probably like jobbers, NXT guys that we don't know about. Main roster people that people know about. I don't see how Simon Gotch survives this world. I can see Summer Rae finally being let go because I haven't seen that girl. Layla's probably going to be gone. I don't know about Alicia Fox. I think she's gone. Who else could be gone from this company? That just seems like a waste. They're so hard, man. There's so many guys. I don't know. I think like probably like the biggest name maybe Zack Ryder gets let go. He probably would be like the biggest name, right? But yeah. Anyways, Jinder Mahal, will he become WWE champion? See, the thing is, Jinder is definitely a good character. Like, I don't think Jinder Mahal is a bad character per se. I think what WWE is doing with him is good. It's just that right now, him being at a main event level, it's hard to imagine because they didn't build up for the main event. Crystal Molina fan, Care Bear is that idiot that screams Braun. I don't like to say his name. He doesn't deserve his name on this channel. He's trash. Trash wrestlers don't get their name. It's just with Jinder Mahal, it's just that he hasn't been built up correctly. And WWE is trying to make you feel like this guy's some big-time stud. But at the same time, it's just hard to buy into because, like I said, the guy on Raw was like jobbing to everyone. Oh, you're getting on your left shoulder? Yeah, shoulders hurt, man. Have fun getting the tattoo and stuff like that. But yeah, no, Jinder. It's just that Jinder Mahal, he's a good worker and everything. Like I don't think he's terrible per se, but it's just that with him, it's just that I don't think him winning the championship would be a good thing. Now, I don't know. Maybe if they want to go with Rusev being a babyface, then they want to have Rusev face Jinder at Money in the Bank. Honestly, Randy Orton, I love Orton. You guys know I'm the biggest Orton fan. The guy's just a boring champion. Like he's good at chasing the title. But when Orton is champ, it's like WWE's like, wow, we did something interesting while this guy was chasing for the belt, but we don't know what the fuck to do with him afterwards. Like, they just don't know how to book Orton as champion. They always make Orton feel like a ghost or he does a bunch of stupid things. When was the last good Randy Orton title reign? Because I can't tell you. I honestly can't tell you when the last good Orton title reign is. Don't tell me that Age of Orton crap. That was terrible because he couldn't even win a match. He was always like kicking people in the balls, getting counted out. It's like Randy Orton is just, he's just terrible, man. Yeah, exactly. Like bumping to El Torito, losing to Uber driver, and now all of a sudden, like this guy could be your WWE champ. Like, how does that make any sense, man? Orton and Legacy, that was terrible because him and Cena were just like, here's the belt, John. You can have it this week. No, Randy, I insist. You can have the belt. No, John, you can have the belt. I'll take the belt back next month. It was terrible, man. Orton and Authority, you thought Batista was world champ or Triple H more than Randy Orton. Hell, you probably thought Daniel Bryan was defending his belt twice at Mania if you think about it. Because Randy Orton, he just didn't feel like champ. No, Randy Orton and the Authority was terrible as champ. Randy Orton and the Authority literally defended the belt once, lost to Daniel Bryan at Night of Champions, and then afterwards, when they had the vacant title match, Big Show ruined that match. Like, Orton needed help from Shawn Michaels to beat Daniel fucking Bryan. Like, get the fuck on out of here, man. 2011. What did Orton do? 2011. When he was the World Heavyweight Champ? Where he beat Christian? I guess that's the last great Orton title reign. Because you can't be talking about the little 1 month that he had before he lost to Ms. Zark Henry. No, because Orton, he's just a bad champ. He's a good wrestler. He's great. Bad champion. But it's just like with Jinder Mahal, it's like he has a good character. He has a good presence. There's nothing bad about him. I'm not saying anything bad about Jinder. I think, honestly, he is definitely when like people do their little wrestling awards, he's going to be one of the considerations for most improved wrestler. For sure, man. Because this guy has improved. You can't tell me Jinder Mahal hasn't improved at all. He's not the best in the ring, but he's not the worst, you know? But yeah, Jinder Mahal, really, to be honest here, him becoming champ, I just wouldn't want to see it. Because, like, for me, Jinder Mahal, it's just like, maybe not now. Maybe WWE builds him up in the future, absolutely. But I don't know, Jinder becoming champ. I just see Jinder becoming a champion and then him just kind of faltering a bit. I just don't see what kind of big impact Jinder Mahal can make as a champion. If you guys get what I'm saying, I just feel Jinder Mahal as a champion is just like different. So I'm just texting my friend right now. Can't talk and text. Well, I just did it right there. I was just reading the text. But yeah, no, Jinder Mahal. It's so hard, man. Yeah, like that's a good way to look at it, Philip M6. Maybe this is a way to build Jinder. I hope they don't. I hope WWE doesn't give up on Jinder after this. Like that's what I hate when WWE does this a lot, where they'll do one-off feuds with people. So they'll give the guy like a 1 month, like a world championship reign, and then after, or not reign, but world championship shot, and then all of a sudden they just give up on the guy. Like the guy just disappears. You just wonder to yourself, like, hey, whatever happened to this guy? He was a world champ. He was fighting for the world title last month. Now he's barely on the TV show. What's going on there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope WWE doesn't give up on Jinder Mahal like that. Okay. Yeah, the taste God. Well, because they're trying their best to make you care about him. The problem is, like, he's not. You shouldn't care about him as a main eventer. That's the problem. Jinder Mahal is not a main eventer. You can't care about this guy being a main eventer, dude. Like, it's hard to say like, oh, this guy should be a main eventer because he isn't ready. It's not that he isn't. No, he isn't ready. Like, let's just be real. He isn't ready. And I hate when people defend Jinder Mahal getting this push. And like I said, I think Jinder Mahal is doing great as a character. He's a good dude. He can do only but improve from here on. It's just that I hate when people are just so complacent with Jinder and they're like, well, you always complain that WWE doesn't give us new stars and they don't push different people. Well, here's someone different. Here's a new star. It's like, dude, that's the most complacent way of thinking about Jinder Mahal getting a world title shot. First of all, when we say WWE doesn't create new stars, we're saying that WWE just literally doesn't do shit with their stars. They don't really create anyone. When's the last time one of their stars felt like stars? Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns sure don't help you like stars. Here's a Spin Balor. That's what we mean. They don't create stars. They don't know how to establish and sustain stars. Second off, new people in the main event scene. Yeah, if they're warranted a bit, if someone deserves the main event, yeah. It's like in the UFC. Do you want to see the number 20th ranked fighter fight Conor McGregor? No, because you know McGregor is going to win that fight. Why does that guy deserve it? That's what it is with Jinder Mahal. Like, I don't know if you guys ever played SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Remember in SmackDown Here Comes the Pain? It was one of the pay-per-views that was a filler pay-per-view. If you're a champion long enough, you would go through all the superstars. And so what the game would do is that they would find someone who had the lowest superstar points in the whole game, like the lowest superstar points, and they would make you lose to that guy. They would just say like, hey, you lost to that guy. That's what they would do. They would make you lose to that guy because he had the lowest superstar points, and they would try to make you believe that that guy could beat you at the pay-per-view, even though your guy was the world champion, probably like a mid-80s to a high 90s or something. Just depends on how you built your SP points and stuff like that. That's what it's like with Jinder Mahal. It was like all of a sudden it's like they're playing SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. They don't know what Randy Orton's to do because his SP points are too high, and AJ Styles foolishly challenged for the US title. So they don't know what to do. So they're like, oh, well, let's just give it to Jinder. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Oh, yeah. Rusev for champion, Kadeem Simon. I'm all for Rusev, Machka. Oh, I love it, man. Oh, Layla retired? I didn't know that. I thought she was still just getting paid for doing nothing. Remember, guys, like this video. If you guys like the content that I'm bringing to you. Well, Triple H is an idiot. He feels like they shouldn't build stars. I know, right? I went back and I was watching old WWE clips, and I saw Dean Ambrose as world champion. And I thought, man, dude, what the fuck? This is so jobberish, man. I was like, oh no, man, Dean Ambrose as champ. I think, yeah, well, Layla is kind of like JTG. Like, I feel like she's been employed with the company. You know, Hunico has actually been employed with the company for a long time. The original Sin Cara Buck and Hunico, dude's been with the, and Epico. People forget, they've been with the company since like 2008-ish. They've been with the company for a long time, those guys. I mean, Hunico's been there for a long ass time, man. How hot is it over there? It's actually not hot at all right now. It's actually nice and windy. It's sunny, but it isn't hot. Like, I wouldn't say it's hot, like, because I'm not like sweating. Normally, if it's hot, you guys can hear the fan in the background because the fan would be on if it was hot, but it's not that hot. When was the last great world title reign? The last great world title reign to me, it's so hard. I would say CM Punk's, like, half of CM Punk's 460 whatever day title reign, like, half of it was good. No, Epico was with the, I think, wasn't Epico in developmental around that time, though? Epico's been in the company. Yeah, The Miz has been there with it for a decade. Damn, dude. Crazy to think about it. Anyways. Let's go look at this VidMe crap. I want to go roast some fellow YouTubers. I like making fun of fellow YouTubers, man, because it's just ridiculous that people are charging their fans for pretty much content about WWE. So if you guys don't know, this website is called VidMe. What is VidMe? Well, due to the YouTube terms of services, a lot of people not getting money anymore or getting ad revenue for their content, especially when it involves professional wrestling, a lot of wrestling fans have jumped ship and they went to VidMe. So yeah, this is what they go. They went to VidMe and stuff. These are the hot videos when it comes to wrestling, and obviously the views aren't there, to be honest. Like, look at this, three views. Stuff like that. I know this got 2 Gavinauts and stuff, but yeah, anyways, let's go look at this. Joe Cronin, obviously, one of the bigger names in the YWC. Huge name, actually. One of the more popular channels. Always doing live streams like me and stuff like that, and he gets like 100 views and stuff. Let's see how much. So, I'm not going to play his video because he might try to like flag me down or something. But Joe Cronin, to subscribe and watch this video, you have to give him $2. Just to subscribe to his channel. That's so that way you can keep updated of like everything that you're missing. Not to mention that this motherfucker is making all this money on his live streams. So this is how much money he's currently making on his live streams. And he's getting tips. I mean, seriously, right there, $10 or $5 that you're getting, that's $15 right there. That can buy you a good meal at Subway. And this motherfucker greedy, man. Like he needs to make all of this money on wrestling. This ain't even a wrestling video. This is about MTV. Okay? Ridiculous. Like, seriously, $1. So let's go look at this guy right here, Dwal Stahl Rock 1, who did an NXT review. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude. Okay, first of all, you weren't going to make it on YouTube anyways with that microphone or anything. God dang. But look at him. He kept it simple. See, I like this. You don't have to subscribe to him. You can follow him, but you don't have to pay for it. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And then let's see. My boy, okay, Connor, what are you doing? Get off VidMe, Connor. Connor, I don't want to roast you, but I have to. So Gavinot's over here. He's not making people pay. That's good. As long as you're not making people pay, that's fine. It's when you're making people pay to watch your content. That's where I have a problem with this shit, man. Like, see, look, my boy Connor, he's making it where you have to subscribe $1 to him. Come on, Connor, you better than that. You do not need to make people pay for that, man. People don't need to pay for wrestling thoughts, dog. Okay? Like, people do not need to pay for this. This is terrible. This is terrible stuff, man. It's what wrestling fans have come down to. Greedy people, man. What up, Quintana? Greedy people. Greedy. I don't know what you guys think about it, but it just annoys me, man. Just annoys me that we can't come on here and just talk about pro wrestling and have a good time. It's always about the money of YouTube and stuff like that. Like, look, you're not going to make talking about wrestling into a full-time job. If this was the Attitude Era, oh yeah, you could do that. But the problem is wrestling is just so lame nowadays. You can't do it. Yeah, Bruce Blitz, I find that ridiculous. That's why I don't like Bruce Blitz that much. You're like $15 a month for what? So that way you can hear just some dude talk about everything? That's cool. That's why I make jokes. Pay me tons. /ChaseOliver68. We reached a $1,000 a month goal. I'll just do a live stream with all my Patreons. Like, what the fuck? Like seriously, like, I'm doing a live stream right now for free. I mean, yeah, there's monetization on this video, but for the most part, I'm not on here asking you guys to tip me. I am not on here asking you guys to pay for a pay service so I can keep on doing these live streams. I do these for fun. If I can't do a live stream, it's because, one, there's nothing interesting to talk about in pro wrestling. It's so hard to want to talk about pro wrestling sometimes. It's so hard to grab the straws and want to talk about this because it's just like sometimes you just repeat yourself and you don't want to hear the same shit. You don't want to talk about the same shit. Like that's why like sometimes like I just like it where I don't have to talk about Roman Reigns or something because I don't always have to defend the guy. I like Roman Reigns. I'm always going to defend him. That's why I'm so glad that I don't have to talk about Finn Balor. I mean, honestly, when I did my last like WWE Super Review, I waited until nighttime so that way I could do my Bray Wyatt skit. Just because I love doing the Bray Wyatt stuff, because making fun of Bray Wyatt is one of my favorite things. Like, I'll wait till certain times just to do certain shit on this channel. Like, I wish it was nighttime now because I have terrible light in my room. I can't do it where I can just have fun with Bray Wyatt and just do Bray Wyatt skits all the time. Yeah, but yeah, no, man. Oh yeah, my boy Kalisto being disrespected as fuck, dude. Like Roman Reigns, the big dog, had to come out and help him. Like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? We all know Kalisto's a GOAT and the real giant killer, man. I don't know why. Like that. Oh yeah, if anyone knows how to make banners, I'll give you some compensation, aka money. If you guys can make me a new banner for my channel, because my banner's kind of getting old. I want to add some new stuff to this channel. New banner, and I'm terrible at Photoshop. That's why I'm asking if you guys know anyone that knows how to make banners and is willing to do some business with me. Just let me know because I would love to get a new channel banner up there on the Chase Oliver channel and stuff like that. Obviously, because we gotta add like the best wrestlers on there. Kalisto the GOAT. I just want a goofy, funny banner on my channel. Just for fun. I just don't know how to do it because I'm terrible at making banners, and I want a nice looking banner too. You know, I'm one of those people where it's like, you know, I want to put people. I want to be like LeVar, man. I'm a big baller, dude. I can't have some bummy ass shit on my channel. But yeah, I just want a new banner. Like I liked my old banner made by JTL. It's been a good banner, but I want a new one and stuff like that. But yeah, man, the YouTube business scene, it's just something that I know it's not like the most popular thing I'm talking about, but I like talking about it on YouTube. the YouTube business side of things, it's just something where it's just that sometimes wrestling fans need to understand you're not going to win at that. You're just not going to win at that. That's something that you need to understand, is that this can't be a full-time job. You can't do it as a full-time job. My current live streams. Yeah, I know I'm currently live on YouTube. Ask any questions, guys. I like answering all questions. Who would you like on your banner? Obviously, the GOAT, Kalisto, Bobby Lashley, Reigns, Rollins, Orton, and honestly, to be honest here, if I want to be real here, I'll just probably put like Kalisto and Bobby Lashley just because it'd be random as fuck. Like, can you just imagine? Like, I'll just like, and just Randy Orton doing the pose over to Chase Oliver channel. Can you just imagine someone come to this channel and be like, the fuck, this guy has Kalisto and Bobby Lashley? Yeah, no, Reigns is a star. It's just WWE doesn't present him like a star. You know what I'm saying? Reigns is a star. It's just WWE doesn't present him like he's a star. Like they'll make him look like and feel like a star, and then WWE just like goes, no, can't do that. Can't make you feel like that. And I can understand why to some extent, because, you know, he is a good-looking dude. You know, he's not bad-looking whatsoever. And so, like, I can see why WWE would probably wouldn't want him to get too big because, you know, I mean, he does have a decent look to him. Like, some movies could use him. Yeah, Batista can act, so can Roman Reigns. That's all I'm going to say. If Batista can do whatever the fuck he wants, so can Roman Reigns, man. So can Roman. My little NBA 2K tweet is almost at 100 retweets. That's amazing. Shout out to the people that provided that image to me. I don't watch Impact at all. I want to know what's going on with my boy Lashley, dude. Like, is my boy Lashley being treated with the respect that he deserves? Like, you know what would be epic? You know, if Care Bear is all like this whole like, oh, I want to fight Roman. I want a challenge. And then Bobby Lashley's music hits. Oh, god damn, dude. I'll be marking the fuck out. I would be sad because I know he would be doing the job, but I'll be marking the fuck out if Lashley ever came to WWE, dude. Do you think Triple H and WWE don't want marquee names because they're afraid they could get overbooked and he may feel pressured to leave to be big elsewhere? Honestly, just to be big in Hollywood, to be honest, because once they make like a bit, like I feel like that's the problem. They don't want a big marquee name, is because they don't want these guys, you know, they just don't want these guys to become movie stars or just like find avenues elsewhere. Because it's like, you know, yeah, the wrestlers are not going to be super talented, but like the problem is The Rock opened up these avenues where Vince actually has to be afraid. Hulk Hogan opened up these avenues too. You know, back in the 80s, though, Vince had more control and he knew that, like, hey, your bread and butter, your money is going to be in professional wrestling. It's not going to be doing these movies and stuff like that. Funny enough, Hogan was first found in the movies, and then Vince took him and stuff like that and made him who he is today. People tend to forget that Rocky 3 was really Hulk Hogan's really, you know, yes, the AWA helped, but Rocky 3 was really Hulk Hogan's main platform of shooting up to the top and everything like that. You know, that's what Rocky 3 was. You know, and then Vince took that and made Thunder Lips into a thing. But the thing is, nowadays, professional wrestling isn't like the main source of money for these guys, because these guys probably make a lot of money just being, you know, sometimes fill-ins. They have friends that are in Hollywood. They have friends that have connections. I mean, they know that, you know, wrestling's not your main source of money anymore. It could be Hollywood, and I feel like that's why WWE and Vince and Triple H, they don't want to make marquee guys because they know they could lose them. Because money at the end of the day, that's what most of these guys are going for. They want to make money. You want to make money in the business. Everyone wants to make money. You know, you're not working to make money, then what the fuck are you working for? You're definitely not working just to have friends. Yeah, you can make friends while you work, but at the same time, money's always nice. You always want money in your bank account and stuff like that. But yeah, when it comes down to it, they just don't want to lose people to Hollywood. I know Katana. It's such a shame. Kalisto doesn't have anything on WWE Shop, dog. Like, it's ridiculous, dude. Like, seriously, man. Like, they need to give Kalisto more shit on WWE Shop, man. I forgot who it was. I think it was Clayton Carl. He sent me on Twitter. WWE promoting Cinco de Mayo, and it was Sin Cara as like the main guy, dude. Sin Cara was the main guy, dude. Like, seriously, Sin Cara. Sin Cara. Who the fuck is Sin Cara compared to Kalisto, man? Kalisto's a real giant killer and everything like that. And motherfucker, like, they're going to support Sin Cara? What could the WWE do to make the tag division feel important again? A lot of things, to be honest here. One of the things that made tag team wrestling feel like a big deal was just how crazy that the tag teams were, and just how they, not just working as a team, but just how far they would go just for those tag team titles. And that's what they need to do. It's not just about being good characters. It's about making these guys go crazy. It's just like making standout singles guys inside of the tag teams and stuff like that. So that's what they could do, really, to be honest, is like focusing a lot more on individuals and doing a lot more crazy shit with the tag teams. But that makes sense. That fit with their characters. Honestly, the Hardys, Edge, and Christian, the Dudleys set too high of a bar, you know, for a lot of people and stuff like that, man. Yeah, no, it's funny though. Hold up, before I answer more questions, this one of my subscribers actually sent me this funny thing. Let me get it for you guys for a minute. One of my subscribers sent me this funny thing on Facebook. Kurt Seifert. I don't know if he's watching this now, but he sent me this funny image on Facebook. This is a funny image, but this is not the funny image I'm talking about. So Kurt, at this local independent show, they're going to be showing this match at his local independent show. Look at that shit. They're going to show Mordecai and Swoggle. Hornswoggle and Kevin Thorne are going to fight in this like J-Lit 2017 opening round match. This is actually a match. Like, they're going to have Kevin Thorne fight Hornswoggle. Like, the fuck is this shit, man? But this is not even the picture I want to show you guys. This picture is just funny, but this is the picture I want to show you guys. Now, I want you guys to just read the match card. Read the match card for a minute. Go ahead. Read this Back to the Future Cup. Read the participants in this match. Just read it. I want to see. I want to see if you guys see the name. You gotta go on my YouTube on my phone just to see if you guys react to it. Look at this. You guys reading this shit, man. There's some motherfucker named Chase Oliver. Yeah, Kadeem Simon. Chase Oliver. That's not me. Okay? So this guy right here in Cleveland, Ohio, I think this is him. This is the Chase Oliver right here. I swear to God, man. Indie Chase Oliver. I'm telling you, man. First of all, I'm embarrassed that an indie guy is using my name. Second of all, if you steal my gimmick of wearing the jobber jacket, basketball shorts, and also focusing on the work rate, I will sue. Just like the cameraman is suing Titus O'Neil, I will sue. But honestly, I asked Kurt to show this dude if he's if he actually watches my channel, or if like that's his actual name. But that I just found that funny. He sent it to me, and I was like, why is he sending me this picture? And then, oh yeah, there's my Facebook. Yay, Facebook. Don't add me on there, please. But yeah, no, man. Chase Oliver, dude. Main eventer, dude. This guy right here. I mean, I get it. I'm a big time presence. But seriously, you can't copy my name. I'm gonna be copying my shit, cuz. Brother Nero, how do you expect casuals to get into wrestling if there's no major name to attract interest? Well, you answered your own question, to be honest here, Nero. That's just the thing. You can't, like, you need that guy. It's like with sports. When you watch a basketball team, especially Laker fans, it's because of Kobe. Kobe was like the main guy that you like. Yeah, there was other guys you may have liked, but it was because of Kobe why you were a Laker fan. You know, it's just how it is with sports. Same with Miami Heat fans and Dwayne Wade and stuff like that. It's all about the name. I'm a Timberwolves fan because of Kevin Garnett. You know, I can tell you for that fact, it wasn't Pooh Richardson that made me a Timberwolves fan. The nefarious brother Nero. Delete. What do you think is the biggest problem with wrestling now? Well, Red Wolf, it's just the wrestlers. That's the biggest problem because these guys, they all wrestle the same. They don't communicate. They're too busy playing down, up video games backstage, trying to be funny and goofs. Like everyone thinks, oh, I need a comedy character. That's just the problem. That's the biggest problem with wrestling nowadays. It's the wrestlers. You can blame the bookers. You can blame the writers all you want. But these wrestlers don't discuss with each other. They do the same moves every match. It makes the match feels lame. They don't try to protect each other's moves. They don't try to be brothers in the back. They're all about getting themselves over and no one else. Like, I feel like Roman Reigns is probably the only guy that goes up to people and be like, hey, don't do the Superman punch. Hey, don't do the spear. Hey, don't do this move. Because those are my moves. And I don't want my moves to get desensitized. Randy Orton probably does the same shit too. Seth Rollins, he probably like, yeah, man, go do a suicide dive. That'd be sick. No, I'm tired of everyone doing the suicide dive. I don't need to see everyone do the suicide dive. It's more of wrestlers, man. The wrestlers are the smarks, Katana. They're the biggest smarks of them all, man. Fucking Seth Rollins and Uber driver and Finn Balor. Fags. I'm telling you, man. Need to leave. Yeah, KG and the Timberwolves, they're not on good terms right now, but hopefully that gets fixed in the near future. Oh, boy. Oh, no. I lost my phone. Phone, too. Shit. Who looks more legit to win the finals? Right now, the Warriors for me. I always said the Warriors, man, once they get in the playoffs, I don't know who's going to stop them. Like, the Cavaliers, you can't tell me, oh, they beat up, who the fuck did they face in the first round? Oh, the Pacers. Oh my God. That's such a challenge. Oh, the Raptors with playoff Kyle Lowry. Oh, my God. At least the Warriors, they faced off against the two midgets from Portland, and they faced a really good defensive Jazz team. Made both teams look bad. Cavaliers faced no one, man. Like, they faced no one. Like, they ain't facing anyone until the next round, to be honest here, whether it be the mismatched Celtics or the John Wall Wizards. So it's all, like, honestly, the Warriors, they have a tough task. They're facing either MVP D'Antoni on steroid, Steve Nash on steroids Harden with the D'Antoni offense, or they facing Kawhi Leonard defense, man. So do I think Cavs versus Warrior finals are bad for the NBA? Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that it's just like, really, this is 3 years in a row and we're getting the same finals. It feels like, like, why did I watch this whole season? Why did I get invested if this was going to be the same result? I watched 2 years ago. It was a cute little story. Oh, the Golden State Warriors, They made it to the finals. No one believed in them, and they did it. Stephen Curry's fun to watch, and then like also with the story that LeBron and the injured Cavaliers and everything like that. Yeah, and then the Warriors being the best team ever. The Cavs trying to get redemption. Okay, this one now it's just kind of like, oh, it's the rematch. Which team's better? Best 2 out of 3. It's like, And in some sense, yes. In the storyline sense, it's bad for the NBA because it's the same shit. Why do I care about this? This ain't something fresh. This ain't something new. People are fine if it's back-to-back finals. That's okay. But like every year, 3 years in a row, it's the same finals. Like, oh, God. Like, there's no redeeming factor for Cleveland. They won their championship. It's like the Cubs now. The Cubs, yeah, they were a great story. Fly to W. We love the Cubs. And I'm a Cubs fan, and I'll admit, winning that World Series was great. I don't expect anything else, but now you're going to get the Cubs fans. I expect to win the next 2 to 3 World Series and, build a huge Cubs dynasty. And it's kind of like, that's what Cavs fans are now. Now they're going to become the dynasty, so they're no longer the story. They're no longer like the underdog story. Honestly, it is good and bad. It's good for the NBA because it's going to be like, oh, well, we're seeing the best of the best go at it. But it's also bad because it's the same shit. Why would I waste a year of watching this NBA season, getting invested in storylines like Isaiah Thomas being Mr. Fourth Quarter, Kawhi Leonard being the sleeper MVP, Russell Westbrook getting the triple-double average, breaking Oscar Robertson's record of the most triple-doubles in a season, James Harden quite possibly being the best shooting point guard we've ever seen. Why did I get into this bullshit if it was just going to end up being LOL Cavs Warriors? Yeah, there's a lot of cool storylines. But at the same time, why not get invested to it? It's like every Thunder and Warriors game this season. Why the fuck did we get invested in those games? They're all blowouts. Well, I told people, yeah, Russell Westbrook, is cool that he does all these triple doubles, but his play of basketball is not the way you win. You don't win playing with Russell Westbrook basketball. I mean, yeah, they made the playoffs. Cool for them and shit like that. But I'm just saying, yeah, I got the triple double. I like Westbrook. I have nothing wrong with him, but you can't win with the way Westbrook plays. It's just not how it's going to work. So yeah. And then also too, it's like, oh, Chase, what if the Celtics make their what? So they can get ramsacked by the Warriors? Yeah, the Heat would have been at least interesting in the playoffs with their little mismatched team. But yeah, no, the Warriors are the favorites. Cavs and Warriors. It's good or bad, but it all depends on what you think, to be honest here. But I think it's bad for the sport. I'm waiting for more questions. YouTube lagging. I feel like a lot of people watch me from like work or something. I don't post questions. They're just like, oh yeah. By the way, guys, how's my beard growing? Is it growing in good? Hopefully you guys think it's growing in good. This has been a 1-month endeavor. I feel like it's growing in very nicely. Trying to get a Bray Wyatt beard going. I want to indulge in the full Bray Wyatt character. That's why I gained some weight, guys. I just want to be like the true face of fear and everything like that. No, I don't want to be like Bray Wyatt. No one should aspire to be like Bray Wyatt. My thoughts on the Predators run? Oh, it's surprising. I didn't think the Nashville Predators would do shit in hockey, to be honest. But yeah, it's good for them. They've been a team that has made the playoffs like a couple of times, and they always kind of seem to fail, especially when they're hyped. They got a tough matchup against Anaheim. There goes my prediction too, because Edmonton was my pick to win the whole Stanley Cup, and I was totally wrong on that. But yeah, they have a tough test with the Anaheim. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Should the Raptors re-sign Kyle Lowry or try to sign Chris Paul this offseason? Neither. I mean, I'm pretty sure DeMar would love Kyle Lowry back because they're best friends. But honestly, Kyle Lowry has let you down how many times in big-time clutch situations? Like, honestly, I think probably Game 7 against Miami is the only time Kyle Lowry ever stepped up and felt like the superstar point guard he should have been. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't know. Get rid of Lowry. Signing CP3, what's that going to do for you? It's not like CP3 will help DeRozan get any better. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Lowry can just go help Joel Embiid be a goof in Philadelphia. Could a Donald Trump character work in wrestling? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Isn't Kevin Owens kind of running one right now? He's the new face of America and everything like that. Yeah, absolutely that a Donald Trump character could work in WWE. Yeah. Why not? Be a great heel heat. It can have funny catchphrases here or there, say stuff that makes no sense. Feels like a perfect WWE heel if you ask me. Yeah. Why wouldn't a Donald Trump character work in the WWE? Thoughts on DeMar DeRozan saying if we had LeBron too, we would have won. That's just admitting defeat, dude. That is just something I would never want to hear from my players, dude. I hope Masai, Majiri, whatever the Raptors GM is, and Dwayne Casey, I hope they talk to him about that. I hope his agent even called him and said that was the stupidest thing you ever said, because you can't be saying that shit, man. If we have LeBron on our team, we would lose 2. We would have won 2. Like, you can't be saying that shit, man. You can't. I heard Kevin Owens is forced to wear a suit as punishment because McMahon hates his weight. Ha! Good. Tubby should fucking wear suits more often, man. He should lose weight. Probably made him shave that beard too. He's like, you're disgusting to look at. Shave your shit, Kevin. Well, Mr. McMahon, you don't think that I need to do? No, you're going to shave it, damn it. So, yeah. I'm going to take a few more questions, and afterwards I'm going to be heading out because I want to relax a little bit before I have to go to that thing called WORK. Work. You got to go work. Yeah, the in-ring aspect of wrestling is overrated because, like, the thing is, you can do all these cool moves and everything like that, but who cares at the end of the day? Like, you're like, oh, yeah, man, look at all these actions. Like, I could just be doing this the whole stream, like, all this goopy shit, moving my hands around, but you're just going to think, like, what is this dude doing? You know, like, that's how it is with wrestling nowadays. You just see guys like, oh, yeah, let me do my start press and 5 fucking 60 splashes. And it's like, yeah, that's cool and all, but why are you doing that? You know? Why are you trying to do all these insane moves that make no sense? Do you think WWE should use the broken gimmick? Because I have a feeling it will not work. Should use or shouldn't use? Oh, I feel like the broken gimmick, it will work. It's just up to the fans to accept it. WWE needs to strike on it, though, as fast as they can, because soon fans are just going to be like, you know what? I don't really want to see Broken Hardys anymore. Why would I want to see these guys? I kind of like what they're doing. I don't like the new Hardy Boys theme song. It throws me off where it's like, bum, 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 bum. I'm like, oh, God, I don't like the Hardy's new theme song. It annoys me. Like, I miss when it just started right away, man. Like, Still one of the best moments in WrestleMania still, when the Hardys come out. I was like, oh, man. I got so hyped when Matt and Jeff Hardy came out. Like, Jeff Hardy did the hump dance, man. I missed the Jeff Hardy hump dance, man. The Jeff Hardy hump dance. Like, I'm going to go watch that moment again. Top 3 NBA draft prospects this year. For me, number 1, Dennis Smith Jr. out of North Carolina State. I think he's the best scoring point guard. Number 2, Jonathan Isaac from Florida. See some good Kevin Durant potential in this kid. Very lanky scorer. And then number 3, everyone's number 1, Markelle Fultz from Washington. Those are my top 3, at least in my personal opinion. You know, Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball for me is like top 10, but I want to have him in top 5. I don't think he's too bad. I just think he's super slow. I think that's the only problem is that I think that he's not like everyone's like, oh, but it's like Steph Curry. Steph Curry has some speed to him. Lonzo, I just don't see the speed, man. Like that's the only problem with his. He has great ball movement, Lonzo, and everything like that. His jumper, that's the least of my worries. It's more of like for me, speed with the ball and how much does he really push the pace. You know what I'm saying? So like honestly, I just feel there's some holes in Lonzo's game. That's just me. I feel like Lonzo, there's a lot to be worked on and stuff like that. But, Jonathan Isaac, I think, is wonderful. I'm huge on Dennis Smith Jr. and Markelle Fultz. He's really good too. Like, I just prefer Dennis Smith Jr. more. Do you have faith WWE won't screw them up like they did with every hot commodity the fans got over? I feel like because during the tag team division, kind of look at what the New Day has done, Nero. They kind of get to do their own shit. Like half the shit I don't think WWE would allow, but they kind of get to do their own shit because they're in the tag division. It's a tag division. They should be fine. That's just all I'm going to say about that. All right. 3 more questions, and then I'm heading on out of here. No, I know they got boring because the New Day was booking their own shit. When WWE was looking for them, they were pretty good. You gotta work. That sounds stuck in my head, man. All right, since there's no questions being asked, this is the perfect time to end the stream. Thank you guys very much for tuning into this live stream. I promise I'll try to be more consistent. No UFC review this weekend, and not because I'm not interested in the card, it's because I'm work. So I'll try to do something maybe Sunday morning if I can catch all the fights, because this is a pretty stacked card and everything like that. Friday might do another wrestling stream. Just depends on my mood, to be honest. But yeah, probably will try to do a UFC stream on Sunday. But thank you guys very much. If you guys like what you saw, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseLauber68. Check out Venom Nation Wrestling. We did a top 10 underrated wrestlers video that'll be up on Venom Nation Wrestling. So check that out. It's a fun video, and check me out on Sports Fan Entertainment. Thank you guys very much. Hope you guys have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.